Hello and welcome to your cigar journal. You'll be able to keep track of the variety of cigars that you have, as well as logging your experiences with it with the help of this template. This video will serve as your guide to getting to know the template's pages, the features that it has, and other relevant information to make sure that you can easily get started. We'll first start off with your homepage, which is the first page that you see here. You'll find a gallery view of several of your cigars, starting with the ones that you have in your inventory, followed by the ones that you've smoked already. There's a bit of information available for you here, mainly the brand of the cigar, the container or storage that it's in, how many days it's been in that storage, and the quantity of it. This page will mainly serve as an overview and quick access to your collection. You're free to click on any of these pages, and that should take you to its own page where you can write more about that specific cigar and your experience with it. Now, there might be cases where the cigar pages can turn up blank. In this case, you just press on the cigar log, and that should give you the pre-made template set up for you. Going back to the homepage, however, you'll find that up top, there is a navigation bar that can take you to the different sections of this journal. Something to note that it's essentially showing you the same cigar database, like all of the pages here will show one database, which is the cigar database. However, the difference in these pages is that because these entries have quite a lot of information in them, these pages will just help you sort out through those information depending on the category of it. So now that we're here in the inventory page, let's dissect this page a bit more. You'll find that there are 3 tabs here. They're all varying views of your database. The first one mainly focuses on an overview of its main information, so it's more of like a condensed table. Then the cigar info shows you everything about this specific cigars, and that would also include the ratings that you have for them. You'll definitely will have to scroll a bit further sideways just to get to the end of the database. In the gallery view, however, you have a more visual look similar to the one that you find in your homepage. You're free to use your own photos here or just grab one from the internet like I did with this one. So with the inventory page specifically, this one will focus on giving you a general idea of the cigars that you have encountered or experienced already. Up next in the storage page, this one focuses more on the information that tells you how many of these cigars you have, which storage or container it belongs in, and how many days it's been there since you've acquired it. For the days in the storage, this one is automatically calculated for you. It simply takes the date you've set under the acquired at. So if you open this, there is a property here that says acquired at, which is when you first got this cigar. So it takes this date and calculates how many days it's been between today and this date. Now, if you've smoked the cigar already and you've put in a date under smoked at, it will stop the count there. Then we have the smoked cigars section. Here you can view the ones that you've had already. And then the information highlighted here focuses more on its ratings, any flavor profile, and the duration of your smoking. There's a couple of tabs here. The first one is the cigar info, which just gives you a general overview of that information once again. You'll find the smoked at date here, which we can set. And here on the rightmost column is the smoking time that you will have to put in. Under the cigar rating tab, this one focuses more on the flavor profiles. You can give an overall rating in this column and break down the intensity of these flavors depending on each cigar. So speaking of those flavor profiles, it does have its own page here. You'll find the different categories of those flavors up top here. And down below is also the similar database where you can view those ratings here. Clicking on any of these flavor profiles will take you to its own page, and down below it will show any cigars that had that as its main flavor profile as well as its score for it. Now, to make sure that these cigars actually pop up in these pages, you will have to make sure that those flavor profiles are selected under this column over here, despite having them being graded in all of these. Now, finally, in your last page, you have the database. There's really not a lot here, and the main one would just be the Cigars database. You don't really need to do anything since all the input needed can be done in any of these pages aside from the database. This one here is just set up for safekeeping, so none of the main databases will accidentally get deleted. So that concludes the walkthrough for your cigar journal. I hope that this video has been very helpful in getting you familiar with your template, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you and have a good one.